What's going on, folks? I'm Goat. Welcome back to Warframe. So, I know I was like, these augment mods, there's a couple of them that are alright, like Gyre and Voruna. I got to reading into Varuna's augment. Okay, now I have a test build specifically for Voruna. I've got like a test build loadout that I just do different things with just to fuck about with. And so, like, at the present moment, there is absolutely nothing in this loadout. I have done Mastery 28 test loadouts for other people. You know, I've got the Wolf loadout that I showed you guys with Old Friends Endurance. I've got a Spy loadout, which is just a really, really fun, crazy, long duration, spy build. I've got an air burst build that was actually one of my original builds. And then I've got just this open-ass test build. And where this comes from is, it comes down to the point of, how do we make this work? Right, so what we're looking at is, we're looking at the Prey of Dinar, okay? Now, this thing reads out really, really fucking weird, okay? So let's just rank this motherfucker up first of all. So many fucking builds, it always gets, like, dramatically confusing once you start doing, like, crazy-ass builds. So Prey of Dinar reads out really weird, and I got to being a little curious about this. Because when I first read the description, that's when I said, it's alright, this is gimmicky. This sounds like this could be something fun, though, okay? Now, normally I would be one that would say, like, Voruna is best with a melee, with a thrown melee, whether it be the Wolf Sledge or a Glaive or something of that sort. Specifically because she breaks her invisibility every single time, you know, she attacks an enemy. In this case, though, this honestly, let's go this way, okay? Increase an enemy's damage vulnerability by 50% using Fangs of Roshk on that enemy, or using Fangs of Roshk on that enemy, increases its spread by 150%. That's the part that got me thinking, this could be really funny if you've already got a good heavy weapon or something good that does a very good radius. So something like the Zorus, or more recently something that I've fucked with the Wukong build, the Arc of Titron. So we're going to focus into some really bonkers heavy attack shit. I don't know. I wanted to go through this whole thing. No bullshit, no nothing. Let's do Steel Charge first of all. Think here. It's probably going to require a bunch of casting, so let's go with energy. I wanted to do this on camera, so there's no bullshit about, you know, like, I've had a few people go, oh, you like copying builds and stuff, and I really don't. I don't really look up a lot of people's builds. I don't really fuck about with a lot of people's builds. I just kind of do my own thing and hope that it fucking works out. So this tells me that it spreads the radius by 150%. So the thought comes into, we need range. We need a lot of fucking range. So I'm thinking like stretch, overextended, maybe auger reach. We're gonna kind of see how this looks as we go. So yeah, so auger reach, whole bunch of range. We're 235. What else can I add to this? Want to do auger reach? I'm thinking we do, but one thing about Voruna that I do know to be very true is equilibrium. That is just kind of a given on Voruna. But we don't want to tank out the ability strength too much. Equilibrium, that should be okay. Alright, what else? So how crazy do we want this range to be? Right? Like how bonkers do we want this range to be? I mean, if it's talking 150 fucking %, why not? What's our other victim? What is our other victim? What's really gonna play well? I mean, we can do adaptation. We can do energy nexus to help regen the energy, because if this is a spammy type of build, I mean, energy nexus might actually be beneficial. Percent damage vulnerability. %. See, so I can add a little duration to this, because I'm actually going to avoid doing health. Okay, actually, hold on. Okay, so we could go with Arcane Steadfast. Maybe that will help with the spamminess. Then we can go with, I mean, it's going to make more damage as you do it if you use Molt Augmented, but then again, if you get too spammy, I mean, you get Equilibrium and Arcane Steadfast, so that should be okay. Just thinking here. Having a moment. So the ability strength being this so low, though, I mean, like, building up the kills, we should be able to build up pretty quickly with Molt Augmented. That'll put us up just above 200%. Should be pretty respectable. Which means I won't have to build into more ability strength. So where does that leave me? Man, if I'm doing a lot of heavy attacks, I don't know that duration really matters. We've got 20 fucking points to play with. So what do we want to do? I mean, we could put health on here. I mean, 30-second base duration on Roar is not bad, and I'm just going to leave that on there because it actually seems like a pretty good idea. Yeah, this was a, I think this last time I did this test build was like for Mastery 30. Just a Roar weapon output, just damage output, overall bump output on the 2, so that's why Roar's on here. And I could put adaptation, but she's invisible so much. Just thinking, man. I mean, yeah, I could do that, but I don't really want to. Shields 5. I mean, health of 555 is okay. I'm really torn about what to use here, man. Because, I mean, technically, with the strength being what it is, I could put Precision Intensify on here, especially since it's over the 4th. And, like, well, here. I mean, like, let's just go find Precision. Okay, so if I put Precision Intensify over here, that's 90% more, which will make Roar that much more crazy. All the rest will be what they are, and they'll build up with Molt Augmented. I don't know that adaptation is necessary, but I do want to test this with a weapon that I know has range. Like, really good range. So what have I been using as of late? I mean, we used it with Wukong. Let's go to the sim. See, this is my tinkering process. I think about how spammy something can be, and then I test it against enemies, and I just kind of see how it works. And if it works like dog shit, then, well, you know, this is life. And if it doesn't work like dog shit, then, you know, life is good. Okay, so we have this. Okay, so status effect resistance. Hold on, there's actually something I want to look at first. Increased damage. Yeah, I mean, this. Okay, so feasibly thinking. Okay, feasibly thinking. This is basically saying that we should be able to be invisible, right? Oh, we have a marked enemy here, okay. Okay. It's a little more than what I thought. Okay, so hold on. So there's no duration of that. So the only duration is going to bump onto this. Okay, so I'm going to do something a little weirder. I just want to see if this does anything, because I didn't even use roar there, okay? We're going to give myself more duration. Okay. Now, these are just corpus guys. How did I not mark that? Am I dumb? Apparently I've... Excuse me. I did not mark that in my fucking favorites. Bruh. Okay. So now let's go with big boy range here. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna be honest, that works far better than anticipated. The Zorus gives me range of survivability. The Archititron gives me just upfront get fucked damage. We're gonna stick with the Archititron for now. I'm gonna go test this. Yeah, we're gonna go test this. I am gonna do one thing though. Just to start right off without having to get too fucking crazy here, I'm gonna add a couple of shards. As you can see, I'm constantly out of shards. So let's do 60% of energy filled on spawn, especially since we're pretty much all the way to the top, stupid. Did I just please? Okay, good. Okay, so we're gonna start this out with 60% of the overall energy filled. Just so we're not fucking about here. Okay. Let's do 2 tests. Murder build. We heart murder build. We heart murder build. Big time.
These are worthy foes. Underestimate them.
Okay, cool.
At your peril.
So basically, with this, it marks an enemy as your prime target of get fucked.
They're trying to choke you out. Hold on. I'm sending auxiliary life support.
Excuse me. Bro. It takes a little getting used to. Dude, this is dumb. Excuse me, red guy, you seem to give me the goody goods. Bro. Where's my bitch? Oh my god, bro.
Get ready for a capsule.
Dude, this just mops fucking rooms.
I've delivered a life support capsule to the
Oh, there's
area.
my mark. Okay, so
Activating
this is
it will buy you more time.
crazy that it just marks motherfuckers like that. Like, random motherfuckers like this. This is just fucking people up, man. I'm sure it's probably more advantageous to actually hit the mark guy, but... God damn, son. Where's my bitch? Where's my little red bitch? There it is. Bruh.
Additional life support has arrived.
What's up, bromance? I wasn't expecting the mark target thing. That's the part that's kind of got me a little fucked up. Oh, hold on. I see my red dude. What's up, bro? Bro, this is rude. God, I don't even have a fucking companion on her. Holy shit. What's up, bitch? Oh, scream all you want, ho. Bitch is dead. Yeah, see, and as long as you have her 3 running... Hold on, I saw my red guy. Come here. Excuse me, why are you just on the ledge? No, you. God almighty, that is rude. Oh, man. Bro.
Our operative is making progress. This will help our cause. When you need it, extraction is ready.
Okay, so, yeah, Voruna's, augment. That's something.
They fought well. Good dance. All.
Yeah, that is mean. Hopefully they don't cheese that motherfucker out, because that's, fuck, that's almost as fun as the Wukong Slam build, but, like, way more encompassing area, so it equalizes out to where, I'm gonna kill a smaller area, and then we got this. I'm okay with that. I'm really okay with that, because if you are running around looking for the red guy, at least I give myself more duration to do that. And I didn't even use Roar. So, like, I don't even think Roar is necessary on this build. I mean, I think you could just as easily use... I mean, fuck, you could almost use a grouping ability still. Like, you could use Ensnare or Airburst or Pull. Excuse me. Because of Equilibrium being on there, you know, and you're constantly getting health orbs from melee attacks, so you're constantly regaining your energy because of that. Don't really need to do anything like Nourish or anything like that, so the sky's kind of the limit on the fucking Subsume. Like, I was like, oh, I'll leave that on there, it might help. I mean, I'm sure if you take it up higher, okay. But I mean, at the same time, if you do take this up in a higher levels, I mean, like, you'll probably want to forego doing Prime Continuity and maybe do Rolling Guard. That way you give yourself a moment of invulnerability while you fucking go invisible again, so you don't take a bullet up the ass as soon as you power slam. Don't know. But, you know, I mean, I'm not a level capper, so I don't know that that build would really work really well against level cap, but that is a thing, man. Yeah. So, okay, I think I'm gonna stop with this test build name bullshit, and we're just gonna rename this, whack fuck. Yeah, whack fuck. Whack fuck, good name. Good, very, very, holy shit, good name for that. Yeah, Prey of Dinar, very good. So yeah, I just wanted to actually share my tinkering process instead of just coming in and going, hey, guess what I did? Just come in with a blank fucking slate and go, okay, this is what the frame does. This is what, you know, like, you know, this bullshit says. I didn't even understand that there was going to be a fucking marked enemy. So, I mean, that's cool. You know, basically here's your focal point of death. Because it obviously seemed to spread out a little bit further on the focused red enemy that's marked by sending out more of that, you know, damage. Can't really say that for sure, but that's my best guess because it seemed like more people were being affected further away. But I mean, that's something. God almighty, that's something. Yeah, that fucks some shit up. So yeah. The Voruna Prey of Dinar augment. That's something. That's a thing. So, folks, hope you enjoyed watching my tinkering process in action. I mean, like, do I think you need 280%? No, but is it going to hit as many fucking enemies as humanly possible? Yes. I mean, do you need multi-augmented? Probably not. Depends on how high a level you plan on going to. I mean, the fact that I was sitting there playing whack-fuck at level 225, or, you know, I mean, granted, those were Corpus, but it was just what was loaded up at the time. But level 225 enemies, and you're playing whack-fuck on those motherfuckers in one shot? Okay. Arcane Steadfast, I do still see a pretty good function there. Because of equilibrium and all the health orbs that you're going to get, blind rage I think is fine. Obviously range, so you've got 4 range mods here, a little bit of duration to give yourself room to go find the little red dude. I wasn't expecting it to be that, honestly. I was just expecting to stay invisible a little bit longer and let people congregate, but it actually works out that there's a marked enemy that you're looking for. So I mean, that seems like to be a pretty damn functional build. And even if you leave Roar on there, if you get some tankier units, you know, higher up in level, or if you just really want to one-tap an Acolyte, I could see doing that as well. So, or just boosting the shit out of what you're already doing with the augments. So either way, that's something. So yeah, thank you very much for watching. As always, we'll catch you in the next one, all right?